Hello, my name is Isaac Adams with the University of Louisiana Lafayette. I'm going to be teaching you about belaying today, and these guys are going to demonstrate for us. First and foremost, with safety, you want to make sure that all of your equipment is properly fitted. The most important piece of equipment is going to be your harness. You want to check all your straps once you have it up. You want to have it high enough that you don't have any loose fitting harnesses. You don't want anything to get snagged. Check all your fasteners, make sure that they're properly strapped up. Once you have your harness on, then you can go to the next step, which is the rope. And there's a very important knot that you need to tie whenever you're hooking the harness for your belay. So if you come over here, and you can film his hands, and I'm just gonna talk. Okay, back it up. I'm just gonna talk you through. Okay, so first you want to get the length of rope correct. You want to have it approximately chest height, and then you're gonna loop it and grab it with your hand in a fist, as you see here. Then you're gonna take the free end of the rope and wrap it around your hand, come under, and then you're gonna put it through the loop. Pull it tight and slide your hand out. And you have what you call a figure 8 knot. And the next step is to loop it through his harness, just like so. And then now what you want to do is you want to trace this rope, you want to trace it back through the knot with the free end. So he's going to do that now. Just trace it through. Once you have it traced through, a way to check is you got 2 here, 2, 2, 2, and 2. There should be 10 ropes, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And you want to tighten it. And once you have it fastened, the loose end you want approximately 1 hand length. You don't want it to be too short because you have a chance of the rope slipping. So you want a nice length at the end. And this is a properly fastened figure 8 knot for belaying purposes. So the next step is going to be the belayer himself and the other end of the rope. There are 2 important pieces of equipment for this. You have what is called the carabiner, which is the clamp here, and then you have your belay hook, which you're going to actually feed the rope through, and you're going to open it and close it to allow slack in the rope. So whenever you're feeding it through, you want to go through the small hole on the belay hook. As you notice here, if you're showing, there's a small hook and a large side. There's a small side on top and a large side on bottom, so you want to feed it through the small side first. Then you're going to slide it around and you're going to hook the loop of the rope on your carabiner. And that's what's actually going to hold the climber, and it's going to hold the tension from the rope. Alright? And the next thing you got to do is you want to make sure before the climber starts, you get all the slack out of the rope. So you want to make sure your rope is nice and tight. There's no free rope. There's no slack in the rope. So just fasten it up, tighten it up here, and you can stand in a comfortable position, a good base below you. Just relax. You don't have to strain on it or anything. It shouldn't be too strenuous to spot him. The next thing is when Eric starts to climb the rope, slack's going to be created. And what we have here is the closed position. This is closed and this is open. If you see open, the rope slides. Closed, it's not going to go anywhere. So when Eric starts to climb, rope is going to get slack in it. Eric gets to climb. He's creating slack in the rope, and you want to close it and pull the slack away from your body, and then immediately go into the closed position. He's going to pull away and then close it down to where the rope doesn't slide. And you just do this, repeat it as necessary as the climber makes his way up the wall. Alright, Eric, that's good. Then we're going to come down. And whenever you're coming down, you just want to set back on your back heel. Keep the rope in a closed position, as you see here, and you're going to release the rope by letting your fingers and your hands open up slightly. As the climber comes down, his weight is going to pull the rope, and you're just going to slightly let it go. Slowly let it go to ensure the safety that a climber does not hit the ground rapidly and you're not pulling the climber. That's how to belay, and then next I'm going to teach you about bouldering. Okay, you can